is an overview of how to use the Motivity public libraries. The three public libraries that are in Motivity are the Motivity Community Library, the NBA Community Library, and the VBMap Skill Library. These libraries can be accessed in the tab Libraries and can be used to allow your clinicians to access templates and programs that they can then assign to their learners, or to build and edit upon the templates to create specific programs for their learners. So in the Motivity Library, for example, there's two types of templates. There's two types of programs. There's templates, which are like data sheets that have specific protocols or specific ways of collecting data, like a changing criteria design, a probe, maybe flashcard fluencies, all the way from like peak scoring templates to SBT, speech goals, all the task analyses, forward, backward, total presentation. But then also, this library contains skill-based protocols. So you also have programs that are referencing the VBMap, the Vineland, the ABLES, and you can search those items and look for programs that might address some of the deficits that are identified in your assessments. And these programs then can be sampled by clicking on them and looking at the simulation, and then being able to simulate the data collection by clicking on the green clipboard, starting a session. And this session is just a simulated session with our example learner, Johnny. And then you can actually look at what the data collection interface will look like. And then if you do like this program, you can just assign it right here to a learner that you can search and then open it for editing. But let's go over the other libraries as well. So the Motivity Community Library is constantly growing. It's being built and curated by our internal BCBAs, but also our customers. Whenever we see programs that are unique or fulfill a need in terms of just the construct of the program, we'll add it to this library with permission, of course, of the customer. Now, the NBA Community Library is a large library of ABA programs that was built by Northwest Behavior Associates and generously offered as a public library for people. These programs range from early intervention all the way to adult programming. So you can search these by all of these filters or these labels, and you can search by executive functioning, independent skills, language, and then you can, so for example, if I want to look at describing programs, I can click on this particular label, and now it will pull up all of the describing programs that I might be able to use. And there's just so many, over 600, nearly 700. And then the last library here that I'm going to go over is the VBMap Skill Library. This library was created in partnership with the VBMap, and it is a program, it is a library that is referencing VBMap skills. It is not teach to the test, it's not word for word milestones and tasks. This is programs that align with the milestones and tasks, and you can pull up a VBMap crosswalk here and be able to look at those items at each of the levels here and each of the milestones, and look at each of the programs that are in that library by clicking on this link. All right, that is an overview of the Motivity's libraries and how they can be used to create programs quickly in Motivity.